This is Andrew Bukowski with Muscle Insider, and I'm joined live today with Letizia Giusto. I hope I got that right. Our new IFBB Pro Fit Model, and I believe currently the youngest at 18. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Today, forgive for my English, I'm here with my mom, so she can help me with the missing words or the pronunciation.
Translation.
Yeah.
Of course, perfect. We'll try to keep this nice and casual so it's not too difficult, but we understand. The first one is just obviously congratulations on earning your pro card.
Thank
Um,
you.
I understand it was at the UK International Natural Pro Qualifier, is that right?
Yeah, in a way, I won there, but that day one athlete was missing, so the pro card wasn't awarded on the stage. But after I stepped off the stage, the head judge told me to appeal to the federation to ask the pro card because he said to me I'm perfect for this division.
Yeah, because I know that is one of the rules that if there is technicality, you can always petition and write a request to have your pro card awarded still. Because I guess that was, I think, what a lot of, I think, fans misunderstood was because you competed in the UK show, and then I think it was just about a week later you competed at the Toronto Natural Pro Qualifier as well, right?
She already chose to compete in those shows. So she already entered the UK, both the UK and the Canada shows.
Because I don't believe I can won the overall. So I subscribed me to both the shows in the dice tempo di attesa.
Meantime.
Meantime, I compete in Canada.
Nice. And because you're located in Italy, right?
Yes, we live up
Yeah,
north
yeah.
near the French border. Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
Bordighera. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, very nice. Excellent. Was this your first time in Canada?
Yeah.
Excellent. It looked like it was a very good show.
Yeah.
One of the things I was going to ask, now that it's been a few weeks since the shows are over and the pro card's been awarded, how do you feel about this new achievement?
I'm so happy and grateful for this, and I'm also.
It's uncanny because she uses a lot of visualization and everything unfolded exactly like she visualized it. So she's like, wow, it worked.
It's amazing. For me, I believe a lot in visualization, manifesting. So to hear that you've done that and you feel it's really come true to your vision, that's amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, really. And she can't wait for the new shows in the new year.
Exactly. Yeah, I know a little bit
She
of
has a lot
time.
to
So
learn. She knows that she has a lot to learn, to experience. So she wants to compete very soon again.
I'm afraid because I think I can compete. I can stand by my pro card and compete as an amateur and activate the pro card.
We were mistaken. Maybe it was a past rule that you could wait at least 1 or 2 years before activating your pro card, and meanwhile stay in the amateur division. So she was sort of surprised the day she got the email because it said right now or never again.
yes, of course.
Yeah, less drastic, but the message was like that. And I was proud that she said, I want to be a pro now, no problem, I'll sign it now. She was very, very positive and decisive.
For me, I think it's the smart way to go is do it now, and then you have time to develop even more and learn more before stepping on the pro stage.
Both ways, she is, and we are humble. She has to learn, to experience, to grow physically, to grow mentally, to grow in aging, and everything. So both ways, as an amateur or now as a pro, she's ready to learn. No?
Yeah. It's true.
I was gonna ask, like, how did it feel like that moment? I guess it was a little different because your pro card was awarded later, but even just knowing that you won the show in UK, how was the feeling?
I'm surprised because the other athletes with me at the overall was very strong, and I was the youngest. So when they pronounced my name, I was
Yeah.
really surprised and
She cried and she was surprised, but even me and her father, we were, it's her, it's Letizia, we say the Letizia. But in the backstage, they told the guards that the pro card wouldn't have been awarded because they were only four, and now the rule says five girls in the division. So she stepped on stage. She didn't know if she was about to win or not, but she was informed that the pro card wasn't there. So she was happy for the overall winning, but not the pro card. But anyways, they were very strict and smart because she went through the drug testing because it's
Yes.
the natural MPC division. She did everything. The only thing she couldn't get the billboard, you know, the billboard with the pro card they hand out on stage, and she would love that. But they say that we can't give it to you now because you need to petition the federation. And
Yes, that
then,
makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, after 1 month, maybe after 4 weeks, after the Canada show, she went to the hairdresser, and I was at work, and she called me and she said, "Mommy, they gave me the pro card." I'm crying. So it was, oh wow.
This
It
way you
was
got like two
postponed.
times the joy.
Yes, of course. Yeah. But
Now,
we were happy
after
anyways.
I was gonna say after the shows, did you ask for feedback from the judges?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
of
And
course.
what kind of feedback did they give you?
After the UK, the head judge told me I'm perfect and
Yeah, this is, I want to specify because her father and me, we have been in the past, more than 10 years ago, judges, international judges. So we respect the work of the judges, and we have the athlete mentality, the mindset. We want to improve anyways and always. So we asked the judge in UK, Mr. Richard Palmer, we asked what she should improve. And he said nothing. She has just to grow because
Because
she's
I'm
so
young,
young.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. While after the Canada show, Mr.
the
Salima,
yeah told me to improve the posing.
yes,
He
or
said,
at least not to overpose.
yeah, especially with the shoulders. So
I'm laughing because the problem is she can't hide her shoulders because it's genetic, maybe her skeleton, and also because she had been a swimmer, professional swimmer for 12 years. So she has the V shape in her back and the huge shoulders by what she was doing before bodybuilding. Yeah, but we accepted the suggestion to change the posing, which is not very easy because there are so many posing coaches with different ideas. And of course, each athlete has its own unique style or way of posing. You personalize it, yes. But now she's learning, and even the coaches, the posing coaches, are telling her different styles. So maybe she mistook due to a bit of confusion in her head. She will find her own way of posing, I hope.
yeah.
I think because Fit Model is such a new category, it's going to be sort of like, boy, I can't remember how long ago. It's 2008, I believe, when bikini was introduced. The
Yeah.
first year, because there is no pro shows happening, we don't know, because like right now you can look at last year, all of the categories, who the Olympia winner is.
Yeah.
And that should be kind of your goal. But without pro shows and an Olympia athlete that is your representation, there's still going to be a little bit of figuring out just what the criteria is. I mean, I know it's very clear in writing, but when it happens on stage, sometimes it has to be figured out country to country, even city to city
Yeah.
sometimes.
Maybe differences in countries. It's also something cultural. Like we we think some gesture or some posing is okay, and maybe to other people in other countries, they look not very, yeah. But it's important she does it according to the rules, of
Yeah.
course. And this is another thing, she's grateful and she's excited that she really understands she's a pioneer of the division. She's together with the other champions, the other athletes, in pioneering this division. And she really appreciates to be able to give back to the sport because she was raised by us who are athletes and we were working for, for the sport. And so she's in that mindset. She likes to give back to the sport and to contribute to create the division.
And I believe that's very important as a professional athlete. Even though you're very new, it's still you now become an ambassador for the whole
Yeah,
sport.
yeah. And
So
especially for her young age, I have a lot of expectations in a good meaning that she can help her generation.
Yeah.
Because I do love bodybuilding and I want that bodybuilding will go on forever and will be appreciated. And it's like a phoenix, thanks to this generation. So she can be like a trade union. She can connect the old school bodybuilding to the new generation. This is my wish.
now, one thing I was going to ask, the from the feedback from the judges, I remember you were saying when we were talking just before that some people were saying because of your leanness, you're too lean. Was that anything from the judges' feedback that you need
No,
to? No?
no, not from the judges, from the comments on the socials.
But for me, the photo don't give me the justice.
Ah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
it was sort of a bad choice because she's sucking her abs in because she was doing
Vacuum
trying
pose.
the vacuum. And another thing, any athlete of the bikini and fit model division show ribs. I don't like it either because I come from bodybuilding, women's physique, and for me it's also bones. But they all show bones, ribs when they do that kind of sucking. So maybe they should be careful not to do that on stage, or especially during the awards, because those are the pictures that they choose to publish everywhere. But she isn't that skinny. She's only 1 meter and 53 centimeters. I don't know now in feet and inches. And her weight is
43.
43 on stage, or it can be 48. So if you look at the standard charts for normal weights, she is in the normality. By the way, she was born a very tiny baby. She's a petite woman. But now she's standard. It's not.
I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I don't.
She had the pizza
And I
yesterday
mean, I think
night.
that's something that fans sometimes don't understand is that the conditioning on stage is really just
Yeah.
you're peaking for a very short period of time. That's not how you
Yeah.
live your life, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. And it's
Well,
important that she tells fans this
yes.
thing. That the
Yeah.
other girls don't fake anything and tell them this is just the peak performance, but you can be happy and healthy all the days of the year without peaking like this.
Now, I know you mentioned that you were a swimmer for 12 years. How long have you been like weight training and technically bodybuilding?
I'm training seriously with weights more or less than a year. The 13 August are 1 year.
She has started the last year
Yeah.
because due to
Before.
her love for swimming, she asked her father to attend the Olympics in Paris, France. We are near France. So she went there and they were enjoying the French food. So she was worried to gain weight.
Yeah.
And they were waiting because the finals were at night. So during the day, they were like tourists eating and doing nothing. So they started to go to the gym together there. And she liked it. So when they came back home and we own a gym, we have a personal training center, she said, I want to go on with bodybuilding. And actually, she enjoyed it so much that
a lot.
she quit swimming.
And then when was it you decided to start preparing for the competition?
The 1st of September.
Ah, quite right away, because the structure, she had the good background from swimming, and so I had been telling her that she could enjoy a bikini, a junior bikini natural show, because she had a lot of muscle from swimming. Actually, she was answering me back like, I don't need more muscles because I'm a swimmer. But I was explaining her, you have enough muscle for a bikini. I don't tell you you need to increase your muscle. Just you could enjoy a competition, but she didn't want to listen to me. But when she started last August, she enjoyed the training. She also enjoyed, she has written about it more times. She enjoyed the mindset, the use of the mind, and she loves visualization that we have in bodybuilding. So she decided to compete.
And I've noticed on your social media that you train with your dad a lot. Is he the one that actually does your coaching?
Yeah, my dad is my coach.
I must be silent. They don't allow me to say anything.
But also I have the support of my mom,
Yeah.
and she helped me with the motivation,
Yeah.
visualization.
Yes, we are both coaches.
Yeah.
We have different training and nutritional philosophies. So I just supervise and I let him coach her, but I supervise. So for haters and fans that may be worried that she's starving, I supervise. She's not starving.
How is it working with your parents, your especially your dad as your coach?
It's a privilege for me because they can understand me
Yeah.
in all of the things. Because my dad was a champion, so he understand me and my feelings, and also because we have a connection, and when we train together, we go beyond the limits, and the fact that he is my father
Challenges her and she's happy to be challenged.
No, il fatto che lui è mio papà per me è ancora, cioè lo voglio stupire ancora di più, quindi mi fa, è come se fosse una sfida in più per me che già...
She put out her maximum effort just because it's her dad and she wants to impress him and to make him proud of her. I noticed their connection is deeper now, and I noticed at first maybe she was like answering back like, what? Another 20? What are you telling me? But maybe because she saw that he was right and she had a lot of results. Now she's really grateful and appreciative, and she never comment back anything. She's always ready to do
I
what
work hard and silent.
because you saw the results.
Yeah.
So he really trusts him now.
Well, and it's also must be beneficial because he sees you every day. So especially in those final, like the last few days for a show when things can change so fast and so rapidly, he
That's
can
a
be right there to make adjustments.
That's actually a privilege for her, and it's
I'm so
funny.
lucky.
It's funny because she sometimes asks me, "Why isn't Daddy telling me anything? He has a strange face." And I try to explain her, but we are also the parents, and so we are emotionally connected and involved, and it is sometimes very hard to be objective or not to be touched or moved by what we see. She's like worried. It's not something technical. It's because he's so happy and touched. He sometimes cannot tell her anything like appreciation because he's touched.
Oh yeah, definitely. So But that's good. I was going to ask, I know we kind of touched on it because right now there is no pro shows happening. What are kind of your plans for while you're waiting until the next season starts?
My
Shootings?
plan, but about the shape, I maintain it. Così dice, maintain.
Yeah, she wants to maintain
Maintain
maybe
to
2-3 kilos more than the stage weight.
Yes, but
So her
and
normal weight.
improve shoulders and hamstrings and glutes.
Meanwhile, she wants to do two photo shootings.
Yeah.
Just to do as a document of her shape, and we are waiting for 2026. Maybe in February there will be a pro show.
Yeah. Do you plan on looking for when it happens, like international shows sometimes, or like how you travel to Canada? Do you think you might try to do more international shows when the pro shows are
Yes, no
happening?
problem. Yeah.
Absolutely.
She, no problem to travel, of course. Yes. Yes, she has to finish high school. The high school in Italy, it's the 5 years after mandatory school, so liceo. So next year, summer, she has also the sort of graduation exam, and then
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask you, how is it, getting ready for these competitions, being able to still balance your school life and all of the prep that goes into a show?
It's natural for me because I have the background of the swimming, so I was an athlete from the young age. That
she had always
I'm-
been feeding everything in the
Yeah,
day
the
from the
swimming.
days of a swimming team. Yes.
Yeah,
So she gets up early to fit her cardio and
Late
everything.
night study.
Yeah, she studies at night. Actually, she retired from school and she's studying by herself. And we allowed her to do that because she never failed a year. She's very smart and she can get organized by herself. So we trusted her and we were right because she successfully passed this year examinations. And next year it will be harder, but I know she can do that. It's a
I was going to
discipline
say,
from the
how you're
bodybuilding.
talking about what you want to work on with shoulders and glutes and hamstrings. I would almost say one of the challenges with Fit Model is that, especially for people that enjoy weight training and working out, it's a challenge is you can't overdevelop because the category is very structured that they don't want too much muscularity and too much
Yeah.
development. So it's a fine balance, isn't it?
Yeah, this is funny about the haters because how can you accuse her to be too skinny when the rules are not to be so muscled up? Yeah, this is funny. She wants to improve her quality, but even quality isn't requested so much by for Fit Model. But she agrees no more volume, no more mass, but maybe quality. And I think if she will develop into something more in years, she will accept it. I don't know, maybe. But for
Yeah, because
now,
then there's always like the move to like a bikini category or
yeah,
something as you.
maybe, yeah. Because
But
as you
I
say,
think,
it's important she stays healthy and
yeah.
she gets her own nutrition. So she can't starve just to fit into a division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the challenge is also people that are only looking on social media is that it's a picture and you can't really tell what happens from a picture.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell your whole story. So,
Her
it's a
mind,
snapshot in time.
yeah, you can tell so many things like what she puts through her mind, her heart, the passion, the history, the 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 gratitude that she has. So it's not so easy to judge from a picture. You miss a lot of the elements. Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I was thinking, what are there, or are there any sort of dream shows of when the pro shows start happening that you'd like to compete in,
Quella cosa
or cities?
I like to compete in the New York Pro Show and Arnold Classic and the Olympia.
because
I
Course.
love to dream big.
when she was a baby and a toddler, I brought her there to those shows because I was working there.
Yeah.
So she's fascinated. And sometimes we say, too bad you were so young and you can't remember. And this is funny. When she was about 5, 6 years old, 2013, she was at a private dinner with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And so Arnold came to our table for a picture, and she had a picture with him. It's on her profile. It was funny because when Arnold went away, I said, Letizia, you don't understand who this gentleman is, but this picture is very important in your life. And she looked at me and she said, because the picture was taken with my mobile, she looked at me and said, Mommy, please, can you print it out?
I saw that picture. You shared that just a little while ago on your Instagram, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, that's it.
Well, I mean, he is somebody that has done so much for the bodybuilding industry over the years,
And
really
it's,
helping grow the sport. So it is a special picture.
yeah, he's an
So
inspiration.
special.
Yeah. We
Um,
would like him to see the picture now because it's like her meeting with him, it was like a sign in her life to to her journey, to her path in life. We didn't think that back then, but now, if we look at it, we say, wow, it made sense. You can connect the dots now.
yeah, maybe you'll have to try to come visit the Arno, the sports festival in March or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you're right. Good idea. It could be a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess one thing I wanted to ask before we finish up was, do you have any advice for sort of other girls that are just sort of getting started and thinking of competing?
Yeah. For me, the competition are the cherry on the top of the cake. The most beautiful part is the journey before. So my advice is for the girls or the guy want to compete, they must be
They must enjoy the journey.
sure to do this because it's because it require a very willpower and mindset. So my advice is to work hard and
If you don't like it, you can't do it.
yeah,
You can't fake it.
yeah, yeah.
If you really like it, you can work hard and you can get your satisfaction.
Because this is the only sport who you give a lot, you earn.
The more you give, the more you get.
Yeah, yeah.
Because in
Yeah.
swimming, she was really frustrated. I don't know because I've never been a swimmer. I have always been a bodybuilder. But she says it's really frustrating. Bodybuilding, you enjoy bodybuilding even when you don't win because you get your body, your mindset,
Yeah.
your health, and she enjoys like the food she eats. She enjoys also pizza, but mostly she enjoys the healthy food. She was like, "Oh, mommy, how can they eat junk food? Look at this salmon, rice, potatoes." She loves that.
Because for me, the bodybuilding is a lifestyle. Don't is for me
A sacrifice.
yeah, a restrizione, cioè non è
Yeah,
una.
no restrictions. It's not a
It's natural
sacrifice.
for
Yeah.
me. Do this.
She enjoys it.
I think, like you said, it's so important to enjoy the process, even enjoying the stage itself when you get there. I know because I've competed for quite a few years myself. I haven't earned a pro card, but um, I think my first show, I was just too nervous that I didn't even enjoy the experience. I was just too focused. Where over the years, I've allowed myself to be present, meet people, and then really enjoy the whole moment. So
Yeah. By the way, she always tells that when she approached her first show, her attitude was one of the two cases. First scenario, I hate it and I stop there. And the second scenario, I love it and she loved it.
I think that's so true. Like, because, you know, my wife and I, we train clients as well, and many of them compete in shows, and you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah,
You'll want to keep doing it more and more, or it's just one time and that's it. And that's fine. Like, because not everybody loves that
yeah,
finish. You can still enjoy the training and the nutrition, but not everybody wants to be on stage.
yes. Yeah, the lifestyle is the most precious prize that bodybuilding can give you, especially in years. Yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thank you both so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
We've become big fans, and you know that we're going to be following your journey, and can't wait
Thank
until next year when we get to see you on a pro stage.
She's
So,
honored that you will appreciate this. Thank you.
Thank you.
yes, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll be able to do many more interviews when you start winning your pro shows.
And she will be learning English.
That's right. Yes, perfect. Well, thank you
Okay.
again so much. This is Andrew Bukowski of Muscle Insider with Letizia Giusto and her mom.
Yeah.
So we'll be watching your journey and we'll catch you very soon. Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you.